What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another week of Edison War League. Shout out to Beast Mode for hosting this in the Discord. In his Discord, I will leave a link to his YouTube channel in the description. And from there, if you guys are interested, you guys might find how to get into this Discord and potentially even join War League. It might not be too late. So shout out Beast Mode. Before we get started, don't forget RBT Chicago in September. I'll leave a link to uh, this information in the description. And then also give us a follow on the IG. Some of you guys might have seen or noticed that we haven't uploaded since last week. That's because I've been preparing for a video, a special one, and you guys might have seen the story of a deck I've been testing, which has been really gaining in popularity recently. And I am going to basically I'm basically learning how to play with it, but not only that, learn how to lose with it too, and like what beats it. So, uh, yeah, that video is going to be basically how to beat this deck that I've been testing. So yeah, look forward to that. Today we got 5 replays from the week. All of these are match fives, deciding matches over here, especially in these early stages. These are, in my opinion, the most important matches and maybe in the future we'll look at more specific matchups like teams in the higher standings. But yeah, as of right now, I mean these are kind of let's see who gets like running first, and like these pinnacle matches uh, are basically the ones that are. I mean, I know this might be funny, but playing even behind a screen for to get like all the win for your team, like that could be a bit stressful in a situation, and to be able to play in those high I guess stress situations, like that's important to know how to do. So that's why I'm highlighting these matches. But yeah, let's get started. First we got Team Cut versus Team Rhino. Also, by the way, there was a couple of match fives that didn't quite make cut. There was just so many this week. But we got, like I said, 5 of these going. And off the bat, we got an amazing mill over here. Over here on the bottom is Team Cup, by the way. Rhino's up top. It looks like Value versus Blackman. So, setting 5. Not scared of heavy because of the Solemn. Raiko's gonna hit the Solemn and mill another Sirocco with the value already in hand. And looks like this is just going to be pretty much a quick game over here. Yeah, for Sirocco. So this deck that isn't really doing too much right here. Yeah, so the deck that didn't really look too effective there. And I think that was a pretty nice play right there to just put a lot of pressure on right there with the double armor master. I think that was the main thing I wanted to highlight about this one, is just realizing that your opponent's stuck behind an oppression and being able to apply that pressure. So again, I thought that was really good. Over here we see what appears like it's going to be a non-game over here, where Black Wings is just going to, yeah, I mean it's kind of just a whirlwind resolving multiple times. Bottomless getting used up, I want to say preemptively. Man, I feel like even this Dark Armor isn't going to be enough, because you got a Sirocco over here. You got a Gorge that's about to be dropped. He can only really get rid of one thing. He chose to get rid of the Armor Master. And yep, Sirocco pump would do it there. T set. Yeah, this set could be anything against Blackwings, and you don't really want to summon and potentially run into a hamster. I mean, sometimes you have to risk it, but yeah. Let's see what we got here. So an interesting chain of events there. It's basically a 3-for-3 even trade there. And of course, this score is pretty much going to be the end to this match right here. Just choosing to attack into it. Yeah, that's the first game going to Team Cut over here. Next one, we got Bongo Boys versus Catch You Lackin. Oh, yeah, let's put some on that. So typical value opening, but this appears to be some type of hybrid or maybe taking a Shura. So right now it looks like it's kind of a value mirror match, I think. But this guy has viruses. Over here we got what happened to the Shura? Uh-oh. Yeah, let's refresh this. Sorry about that. Yeah. Not sure what happened there. I have to say, like, I'm not sure if this is mostly just Value Turbo or if it's the hybrid version. I believe this is Marcus over here, so he was one of the pioneers to the Value Blackwing hybrid. That's where the Shura went. It got banished off of Allure. I'm not sure why DP glitched out, but yeah, here we go. I'm being up by Trooperz. I don't transfer Trooperz. Eradicator. I don't think this Eradicator is ever going to do anything in this game. Yep, and that's just game right there. Yeah, so I'm playing a Virus value. This is like one of the decks I thought might have picked up in popularity due to the increase in Forgs. But I just feel like it might be a bit too high risk. Are you going to be able to resolve your viruses effectively? And like when you resolve a virus, who knows, like I said, how effective they were going to be. We saw in an earlier match where deck dev was used and didn't really do anything. And we have a huge push here. See if this push ends up being enough. Got a potential silver one in the graveyard right now. Saving that life right there. I think that might be enough because, I mean, just the gas over here ran out. It's just a crash there. Sets. Yeah, there's no coming back from this. It's just way too many cards, too many cards wasted or used up. This match, or this game right here was really crazy. Has a crazy ending. So setting 5. I'm not scared of heavy because of the solemn. This is going to be met by the Gores. Well, you just make a bigger monster. choosing not to deep prison there, probably because we have return. No, the Solemn on the Eradicator. And really all the momentum is coming from this end over here. Would be my by deep prison. This play is really good if you guys are about to see. Heavy chain return, making sure that this cannot get bottomless or tarantulas or anything, which both were actually set, which is kind of crazy. And hold on, let me pause here really quick. So this is probably, look what's happening here. So imagine you're on this side over here. You, let's see. Yeah, so you can't see what's over here, but you could see the graveyard. You're thinking, what can I possibly use to? Over here, brain wouldn't really quite cut it, but what would be very, very damaging, especially with like really nothing too much over here. Like, if you hold on to this, you're not really going to gain too much advantage. You don't have a Sirocco for your value in graveyard. So, I mean, I guess you guys might know what I'm getting to, but look at this. And now, you see 5 darks made that dad completely irrelevant. And because of that huge mind read, was able to come back into the game and win. Like I said, for a second there, it felt like there was no winning this game. But yeah, I mean, that was very impressive there. That's all I gotta say. And so yeah, this one goes over to Bongo Boys. Next match. We have 3 more over here. Let's try to get through them really, really quickly. You got, turn this on. We got Good Boys down here versus Ultra Instinct. GBs versus Blackwings. I know GBs have been also gaining popularity recently. And Blackwings is usually one of their harder matchups too. Over here, really good, making sure you get your battle phase in. Very, very nice. Murray, of course, is one of the well-known Blackwing, or not Blackwing, GB players. Unfortunately, there his 2 battle were met by a heavy, and yeah, this is kind of unfortunate because I think I saw that heavy top decked. I don't know he's a fan of this card right here. And here we go. GB's applying pressure. Making sure these attacks don't connect. Very nice right there, tagging into the Murmillo to pop. Right there, just taking away a target for a potential blizzard. Left wide open. Chose not to drop the course there because it would be a weak token, and you'll just Murmillo pop it. Let's choose to drop it there. Course met by deep prison, proving ground is enough. Now this is a game you gotta think. Double Whirlwind Shirt. How do you possibly lose? Well, pay attention because we're about to find out. And yeah, let's just kind of watch this spectacular game over here. And I got another Whirlwind resolving. How do you lose? Master class or master play going into especially the Beastie to fusion and then pop 2. Here it looks like just a crash. Trying to resolve another whirlwind, but couldn't get it off. Choosing to book there, synchroing to Brio. Bottomless in there. Now finally getting rid of the second whirlwind. And right here, I think it would be in a pretty good spot, but drops the gores. Unfortunately, none of these back row are doing anything. And right here, we're testing to see if they do or don't. Of course, end phasing the last back row because none of these did anything. So very well done by Murray over here. And yeah, that gives his team, Gooby Boys, a win for the week. Next, we got team Last Minute down here versus Edison Medicine up top. So yeah, let's take a look at this one. All right, and here we go. We see forks up here. And this has been the deck I've been testing. So look forward to a video on how to beat this deck. Because trust me, I've been playing it, and learning how to lose with it. So definitely have some game plans, some strategies, some tips. And I might tell you guys a quick thing or two over here as well that you might notice. Right here, kind of thinking, I feel like over here the forward player could have had a lethal shot by just going Armory on Colossal into this. And of course, you make Brio bounce the back row beforehand, which was a deep prison. I mean, over here the forward player seems to be in a pretty good spot, but this play right here to make the Duke miss timing, getting rid of the full field, and all of a sudden, what do we see? Getting rid of the Subtoad on the field is really, really important there. And then after the Reckless resolves, didn't draw another sub, but it wouldn't have mattered because of Detective. And of course, met by Mirror Force. But I mean, at that point, you're trying to come back, and you have to make a push, right? And here we go, game 2. A lot of times, games 2 and 3, this deck definitely slides into discard traps, some breakers, Caiuses, and it plays more of a hybrid variant between Forgs and Frog Monarchs. And over here we see another torrential play chained with deck dev to make everything miss timing. See a Moray, which after the deck dev is done could easily be resolved after adding 2 back, but I feel like you would rather just start substituting again and trying to go off, set up another lock. Yep, and there's another soft lock. Got a Caius met by a solemn, huge solemn there. But we will find out if that's enough or not. Sets the Dyna, gets rid of the solemn. Right there, going into a Goyo play. Try to take Kaiku. Going to Brio, discard. Very nicely done right there by the Force. You see a nice little combo, return his own card, and then attack, discard, and then attack for game. Alright, here we're pretty much going to see how good this card actually, Royal Oppression, is. And right here, pretty massive pressure, but gonna be my Biomere Force, that's fine, because we have Burial right there. And right there, Royal Oppression, huge. Caius is really good there. Get rid of the soft locked. And right here, he finally drew, and now to the Oppression. Usually you would think right there we're in a pretty good situation. So we have access to sub, we have access to Fishboard, and that's all this deck really asks for a lot of times. We haven't seen any Monarchs this game, so I'm not sure if those were ever sided in. Right there, nice play. Gale, Cryo, Chain Torrential, and right there, that's the game right there. Very, very nice. So, yeah, learning how to make things mistiming. As I mentioned, game one, getting rid of the substitute access was really important. But yeah, I mean, deck Forge is not invincible. It's really good, but it's just another deck. All right. Lastly, we got another match featuring another combo deck. You guys know what that other combo deck is. Of course, we're looking at Giga Ice Plants combo. I'm not sure the official name of the deck. I forget what it is. But yeah, Team Card Trooperz over here versus Main Event Mafia. And I like what the Vibe player is doing here. I feel like maybe he should have tried to apply a bit more pressure there. Of course, the follow-up over here was insane. So it probably wouldn't have mattered. Would have just been at 23 less. And of course, right there, what happened was Titanial negated by Trivian the Giga, and then Supervise activated special summoning the Giga plant back. Right here, we're just going some more combos, and taking that, DDRing it back, and that'll be it. So, Gigavice taking game one, or Gigaplant. But what we got here is, I mean, we saw how good Oppression was against the Forge matchup. We'll see how good it is here as well. Of course, that's met by the Oppression. And right there, you just gotta push in. Of course, didn't draw anything, so that was that. And we got a game 3. And right there, the Weeblasts put back the Dust Tornado. And we're about to see how unfortunate that 50-50 was. And again, just Oppression showing how good it was. And really not too much. Just shows how important it is to draw the outs here. And there is an out, but like now you lost all your combo pieces, right? So it's just so important to be able to make sure your initial play goes through. If not, you're burning resources. And again, right here, just shows Oppression was way too good. So that being said, Oppression stocks up, especially in decks like Value and Black Wings that could really utilize it. And I mean, one thing that I would say would also help this card do well in these decks is the Uprise and GBs as well. But yeah, I mean, let's quickly take a look at all the matches that went on this week. Pull that up in a second. Yeah, I guess the one thing that I do gotta say about Oppression really quick is going into mirror matches and having Oppression the main might be something to think about. It's like, do you want to really commit to the full 2? Even though, I mean, even if these combo decks are becoming very, very popular, are they more going to be more popular than Black Wings and Value, right? So that's kind of just thing to think about. But yeah, we got right here matches for the week. And I guess, like I said, notable ones were the ones we highlighted that went into game 5 or match 5. But yeah, I mean, I know last week we highlighted teams that did really, really well and completely swept their opponents. This week, it was Diamond Dogs were the only team to do that, I believe. Other teams that did pretty good, Cheesecake Factory beat my Team X 4-1, and Josu Christ also 4-1. I think we're waiting on one match. I know everything's all done. Birdcage, I see over here, also 4-1 their opponent. And yeah, I mean, these are all the matches right here. Also, Epic Card Games, I just noticed up there as well, 4-1, which brings us to this week's table. And there we go. Actually, let's open it up in the browser. I think it looks a bit better over there. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. Oh, hello, or maybe not. In that case, let's go back to the Discord. Boom. All right. But yeah, next week I'll just have it pulled up in the browser and make sure it looks good and everything. But team still undefeated. We got Bongo Boys, Team Last Minute, Bing Bong, DD Crew, Oh no, wait, not DD Crew. They are. Huh. Oh, yeah. A couple teams had a bye last week, so these teams are also undefeated as well. So DD Crew, Bucks, and RFC are all making their debut in War League this week, and all getting a win there. Uh, as far as Red Conference goes, we got Joseph Christ, Italian Shuffle, Twilight Trill, and Epic Card Games all 2-0. And we got Treeborn Beef Club and Legion Boom, uh, who also made their debut, and looks like they are 1-0. So, yeah, again, appreciate any feedback uh, in the comments. Yeah, there was a lot of matches this week. Like I said, that's went into match 5. Uh, and I want to try to narrow these going forward. Maybe only cover 3 or 4 matches. But I just had to show those 2 matches with the combo decks. I thought those 2 were very important to showcase because I mean both combo decks in this situation lost. And just to like, I mean, it goes to show decks are not unbeatable, right? Uh, and I will release, like I said, a video basically showcasing what I have learned playing Forks and how to beat that deck. So look forward to that. Aside from that, thanks for watching, everyone. I will catch y'all in the next one.